Hi, today we're going to talk about automation of product order documents. So, if you're constantly creating product orders for your business and you want to create an automation solution where you can generate the PDF files on automation, then this video is for you. As you can see on screen, I have created a Google document template where I have created a product order template which has all the necessary elements that we typically have in a product order. And I have kept certain fields as blank, which I'll be filling in from a Notion database, which I'll connect with this document. So essentially what I've also done is I've also created a Notion database which has all the order related information like the order number, the order date, customer name, and so on for all the fields that we have created in this document. So what we'll be doing is we'll be fetching the information from this Notion database one by one. So and we'll be creating a PDF file for every row of the database utilizing the information from this Notion database and utilizing this template file that you see over here. So we will use this particular template and we will fetch the information from the database and we'll create a PDF file for every row of the database. So how exactly will this work? For this, we will use a custom solution, a custom script in our Google document, which is AutoDocCreator, as you can see over here. So if you click on this, you will have several options out of which we need to first configure the automation and then we can generate the PDFs. So just a quick note before we start automating the solution, you can head over to AutoDocCreator.com where you can obtain the access for the automation script. You can click on get automation access and get the exact automation that we're going to talk about now. Now let's head back to the document and start automating the solution. So what I'll do first is I'll click on AutoDocCreator and I'll click on configure automation. And this will run the automation on my system where I need to create a configuration for the exact automation solution. So under the configuration window, you will find options which are as follows. First, we need to add the Notion database URL. Okay. So let me first of all remove all the fields so that we will start filling in from start. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to add the Notion database URL. So I have created this database which we'll be using for the automation. So I'll just copy the database URL and I will put it inside this Notion database URL field. Okay. Then the next thing is I need to connect this database that I added with an API key so that it will be connected with this automation that we are going to create. This API key is completely private and confidential to our setup, which means we will not be sharing this key with anyone else. So just click on get API key and it will open up a new window where I can create an API key over here. Click on new integration and give it a name. So let's say this is product order key. I'm just giving it a name. Choose your particular account where the database is located. Click on save. So the integration is saved. So click on integrations and you can see the key over here. Click on this and you can see the internal integration secret. Click on show. This will reveal the key. Copy the key, go back to the template and put that key over here. And the next thing is just go back to the database, click on the three dots on the top right and click on connections and just click on add connection and just type the name of the key. So it is product order key. Click on this and click on confirm. Now my database is connected with that particular key. So let's proceed. We need the document URL which we'll be using for the template. So this is the document which I am using. So I just copy the document link from here and I will paste it over here. And finally, we need a drive folder URL where we will be storing all the PDF files once the automation is complete. So this is a folder which I've created in my Google Drive. So if you see my Google Drive, I have created this folder product order PDF. If I double click on that, it will open up the folder and I get the URL from here. So just copy the URL from this part and just put it inside this drive folder link. That's all that we need to do. Okay. Click on save configuration and I've kept the rows as all the rows because I'll be processing all the rows of the Notion database. You have options of selecting odd rows, even rows, and all sorts of rows for your choice. Okay. So my configuration is properly set up. Now I just can click on show Notion properties and it will reveal all the Notion database properties on a window on the right side, which I can use to start getting the exact information and then we can create the PDF file out of this. So let's just wait as it is going to load the Notion database properties. So we can see that the database properties is loading on the right side and we will be able to see all the properties within a while. So you can see the product order database properties visible over here. So whatever properties we have added inside the database, everything is visible over here in this right side window. Okay. So first thing which I need to do is I need to obtain the order number. So let me remove this field and I will just get the order number from here. So I'll just search for order and you can see order number is visible. Click on this, it will copy go back here and paste it. So control V or command V to paste it. So we have got the order number. Similarly, I will get the order date, click to copy and remove this part and simply paste it. And then I will get the customer name. So we will just carry out this process to copy and paste all the Notion properties which we're going to use for the automation. And I will just carry on from here on and I will fill it out completely, and then we will look at how we can start automating. So as you can see, I have gone ahead and copied and pasted all the properties from here onto this Google document from top till the bottom. So whatever properties I needed to map, I simply clicked to copy and put it and paste it over here on the Google document. So once this is done, let me close this, and now it's time to start generating the PDF files. So I will just click on this and I'll click on generate PDF, and it will start running the script where it will start generating the PDF file. Now all the PDFs will be stored in the same Google Drive folder which you would have added at the configuration step. So we will start getting the PDF files one by one under this folder. Okay. So let's wait for a few seconds as it starts generating the PDF file. You can meanwhile refresh this folder if you want to check the instant progress, and you will definitely start seeing all the files appearing here one by one. Okay. So you can see the first file has already been generated, which comes by the name of ORD006. So if you see the database, this is the particular column which it is fetching. So this is the title type property column, and it is automatically going to name the files as per this. So this is the first file which is being generated and which is over here. So let me open up that file. So let me open up this ORD006 file. So you can see the order number, order date, customer details, and all the fields have been exactly the way it should be mapped, has been mapped. So basically it fetched all the values from the database and it created this exact PDF file which I wanted. Okay. So let's check if other files have come out. So this is ORD005, which is the second file. And finally, we have the other file, which is ORD004. So it got all these details from the database that we have over here, and it created a PDF file for every particular row of data that we had in the database. Okay. So so you can see how easy it is to create this automation setup. Once you configure the automation over here, you can just simply click on show Notion properties, copy paste the properties onto the document and generate PDF, which will generate the PDF onto the folder which you would have added. Okay. In addition to this, it also supports setting up a daily trigger. So it will automatically trigger the automation at 9 o'clock in the morning, which can obviously be customized as per your needs, but it is the default trigger automation which has been set up. You can get this exact automation set up with the custom script by heading on to the AutoDocCreator website. Here you can click on get automation access, and you can get this exact automation on your end to start automating your solutions. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can just reach out to me at notionformyuse@gmail.com. I'll be able to have this too with any queries which you might be having. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.